MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Oakland A's. Tampa Bay have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Kendall Graveman, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Now he'll step off. And now the infield shifts into a bunt prevent formation. No surprise with the speed that's at the plate. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty B, we got a couple of teams right now that haven't been playing very good baseball, Dero. One of these 2 teams needs to get things turned around and start things off on a good note and win the first game of the series.
It just takes one W to put a good taste in your mouth. I'm telling you, I know both teams come in on a losing streak, but someone finds a gap, someone puts their best foot forward and has a nice outing on the mound. This can turn around super quick.
Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Wilson Ramos is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Here's a pop-up now. Olsen is there for it, and that retires the side. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning, and the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Blake Snell gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. The fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary one.
Hero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Here's Jed Lowry now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Here's the 0-1 towards second. He'll go to the bag for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Here's C.J. Cron now. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Hard hit ball to short, taken in by Simeon. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Digging in now, Joey Wendell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that one just missed outside. Wendell, a native of the state of Delaware. He was taken in the 6th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
No score here as we play inning number 2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. So striding in, Jason Coates. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A ball and no strikes. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Johnny Field would be next. 3-1 the count now. The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And that one misses. It's ball 4. So a 2-out walk gives the Rays some hope here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Rays strand just the one. We'll go to the bottom. Here's Chris Davis now. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's gone 3 for 4. He also has 1 home run. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Chopped weakly to the left. And that's the first out.
Batting fifth, center fielder.
Settling in now, Jake Smolinski. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Smith. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting fifth,
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. They're trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Field going back to the track, to the wall. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needed one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Bases empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A bouncer to the left side. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
Set to get his day started, Jesus Sucre. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Broxton is off at first with 2 away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner's back. Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Hey, guys, that was a nice job by the batter right there. He's able to get his front foot down early, recognize the backdoor slider, stay inside it, and drive it the other way.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Smith's on the move, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. But the A's hit the board first on this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. Now batting, Willie Optimus. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Swing and a liner. Foul. Grounder down the line at third. And the Rays are in the hit column. He'll get it into second. And he'll get in there safely.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Malik Smith the next to hit, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The 0-1 delivery. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Optimus stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Popped up. Hernandez is under it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Rob Refsnyder, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ball one. Ready with the 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1 left for Tampa. They're down 1-0.
Leading off for the A's.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Wendell ranging into shallow right. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting.
Striding in for Oakland, Jed Lowry. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Chris Davis. Line towards center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Great sliding catch right there, but that can be awful risky. If you flop that one and mess it up, that ball is going to the wall, and everybody's scoring. He secures the catch, and the runners have to stand pat.
Into the box, Jake Smolinski, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is... Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First offering on its way.
The catcher,
started that swing a bit too early.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Count now, a ball and a strike. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
So stepping in, Joey Wendell, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ramos, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Hard ground ball to third, and that's through into left, a base hit. And he'll pull into second with one away. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jason Coates. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch is a sinker too low. 1-0. Coates, a native Texan. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Soft grounder left side. And the tying run is in to score from third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Now at the plate, Johnny Field comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Stepping up to the plate, Willie Optimus. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. And it's fouled away. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom half of any. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gaps. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Here it comes, 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Takes this the other way to right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. First pitch on its way. Broxton swings, and this is hit well to left. Field ranging back. Gone! Solo shot that time for Keon Broxton. 6th home run on the season for him, and the A's have grabbed a 2-1 lead. Into the box now, Jesus Sucre. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And he fouls this one off. So 1-1. Popped him up. Crone takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. The A's strike for one on the solo homer. Digging in, Christian Arroyo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Christian Arroyo.
First delivery to him on the way. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. 0-1, here it comes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Hit in the air out to left field. Broxton is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
Now batting, center fielder
Malik Smith the next to hit. No hits to this point. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Two and two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And, Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. Our score remains 2-1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hernandez.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Next up for the A's, Marcus Semien. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Here's Jed Lowry now. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Swinging bunt up the third baseline. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Digging in once again, Chris Davis. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Both teams battling the element. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Ramos. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Wilson Ramos.
First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. The 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken there by Lowry. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
First baseman number 40.
Here's C.J. Cron now.
C.J. Cron.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. High in the air out to center field. Smolinski is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Daniel Kaloum, a little 5'10" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. Now to the plate, Jake Smolinski. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And now a pitch on the way. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Here now the 2-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Stephen Piscotty will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Popped him up. Wendell has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The left fielder, number 23.
At the plate, Keon Broxton is off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Hit back up the middle. Wendell comes up with it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. A's are gone. Stepping up now, Jason Coates will start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel today.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Heading after it is Piscotty, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance, Johnny Field. Trevor Rosenthal comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 64, Trevor Rosenthal.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit high.
Ball 1, no strike.
And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Ball 2. That looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Nothing doing for Tampa. They're down 2-1. Austin Pruitt gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Prone in foul ground. 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Olson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Pruitt, a 5'10" right-hander. He was a 9th round pick back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he had.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Third baseman, number 16.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Up next for the Rays, Christian Arroyo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Christian Arroyo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a strike. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but it gets fouled.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Malik Smith the next to hit. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Ball 1. Two and 0 now.
2 balls, no
Our
strike.
pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. 3-0 now. Three balls and a strike to count to Malik Smith. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs. So there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So that'll extend the inning and bring Wilson Ramos to the plate with 2 away.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Line hard, but foul. 2 out with the man at first. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Stepping in, C.J. Cron, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Kevin Segrist enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Rays strand a pair. They still trail it here 2-1. Andrew Kittredge is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Into the box, Marcus Semien. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 0-1. Bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Here's Jed Lowry now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-0 delivery. And a fastball just a bit up.
No strike.
Swing and a liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. From the stretch. Lifted into center field. Smith is there. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Jake Smolinski. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Matt Chapman will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. They'll check in here at 277. 14 homers and 30 RBIs. The 0-1 delivery. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Fouled off. Lowe, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's Matt Chapman will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Number 26.
At the plate, Joey Wendell hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Boog Powell is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field. Blake Trinan comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 39. Blake Trinan.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Right side, but it's well foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Chopped weakly up the first base line. Olsen charging this one, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
1-1. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
And he'll step off and try and reset. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie Opperman.
So digging in now, Willie Optimus. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
Well, that's one way to do it, I guess. An intentional walk is one thing, but an intentional walk with a man on first is another. Strange strategy. I don't quite get it.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first will be in time to take care of him, and the A's will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Well, they sure made it interesting in the 9th, but they leave the tying run stranded at second and the winning run helplessly at first. Could have gone either way, but we were treated to a great battle.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Oakland A's took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Kendall Graveman earns win number 4 on the season. Blake Snell pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Blake Trinan earns the save out of the bullpen, his 10th. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our